Well, that only took 4 fucking years. So this is a bit impromptu. I'm recording this like an hour after the news broke that Hitman World of Assassination, or Hitman WoW as I keep calling it, will have cross-progression support. Finally! This is something that I have rallied for years now. The fact that the system has had a specific IOI account and it could be linked into the game, yet the most it was used for was promotions and some progression between 2016, 2 and 3. And that's it. Oh, and Twitch drops, now I think about it. So it is very pleasing that it seems IOI have gotten the message that cross-progression should be a feature in the game. Now, I want to believe this is out of the goodness of their hearts, but I know full well the reasons why they're doing this. The iOS port released not that long ago and did not exactly have great reviews. The biggest criticism was the fact that if you have any other version on PC or on Switch or consoles, then you can't transfer your saves. Which is ludicrous, especially in the modern age. Games have been doing this for a decade now. It is maddening to me that this was never a feature. More notably, you can actually now transfer progress from your Epic Games account to your Steam account, something you couldn't do beforehand because IOI deemed it technically impossible. That was not their wording, but I think they said technical limitations. Which, again, I called out at the time as a way of basically saying, we don't want to do this, screw you. And, yeah, guess who feels mighty vindicated? I suspect that the company saw the reviews themselves and realised, oh, we've done something wrong, we need to add cross-progression. So they've done that. Now, I'm not going to go into the huge details of this. The blog post is on the IOI website. The short of it is, pretty much everything that you can think of is crossing over. The way it will work is that it's a primary account system. Whichever account you designate as your primary account, every other account after that will be designated secondary. So if you have the game on PC via Steam and PC via Epic, and you have it on the Epic Games Store, then you can designate that as your primary account and Steam will be secondary, or vice versa, depending on where you play it. Achievements will unlock as and when you get them, retroactively as well, which is kind of nice. The only things that are not transferring that I find a bit weird is DLCs. This might be due to political problems with the console manufacturers. Microsoft seems fine with this, Steam doesn't really have a problem with this, Epic definitely doesn't have a problem with this. They've had the same system for when you did Hitman 3 Steam to Epic progress, which is still a thing as far as I'm aware, so it seems like IOI couldn't get everyone on board for that. Fine. At this point, 90% of the way there is good enough. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm quite excited about this being implemented. The system will go live, I think, on February 3rd. That's 2 weeks from this video being published. I should say, and this should probably be at the start of the video, but I'm putting it here, the Hitman 2 to Hitman 3 progression transfer will not work after this. If you have Hitman 2 and you want to get Hitman 3, you better do it now, because that system will go offline. The wording they have on the blog post kind of implies that they can do it, but they don't want to for data integrity purposes, which goes back to the excuse of we could, but we don't want to. Kind of a sour note to end on, but, you know. This also has another problem. If you have Hitman 2016, you can do the transfer from 2016 to 2 with exclusive unlocked items from that game. The aluminum travel briefcase, the black winter suit, and I think the ICA elusive target performance coins. Those are now unobtainable because they've broken the link between 2 and 3. So at some point, they should probably make those available to get in-game or via Twitch or somewhere else. Because having those unlocks unobtainable forever, especially the travel briefcase, which looks hella nice, is probably not a good idea. Has never sat well with me, or any other person who really owns it, to be honest. I don't want that content to be stuck on Hitman 2 when people can get it via other means. So get on that. Otherwise, this is a generally good update. I only have 2 complaints, and they are reasonably minor. That is it. I think me being happy is paying off. Oh. hell of a week.